Greetings, motivators. It's Kim Lavender, Director of Team Training. And what we're going to talk to you about today is some exciting changes that are happening to the motivator role. And that's actually going to end up helping all of our members and getting more people involved in team training. So you've had some exciting changes over the last little while, and that's been in your role and with removing some of the tanning stuff and just making more room for you to keep your number one priority in check. And that number one priority is to meet and motivate our members. And what a unique opportunity that is, because that's what we do, that's what we believe in. So what we're going to introduce is that you are going to have the ability to sell team training at the front desk as well. You can probably recall a few times where somebody came up to you before and actually asked, how do I get involved with TRX? Or I saw that boot camp happening over there. What do I do to sign up? And currently what you had to do is sign them up with a coach. The coach then had to call them. Perhaps they were booked into a consult or a demo or a preseason workout with TRX. And that just isn't making it easy for the member. So we want to make it easy for the member. So beginning July 1st, you're going to have the opportunity to sell team training at the front desk and get more people involved in team training. So before we get to how you're going to sell it, perhaps we should talk a little bit at first about how we currently sell team training. So right now, any member that sits down with a personal trainer gets to talk about their needs, their goals, and the time frame in which they can achieve them in. And that is ultimately the best way to achieve a member's goals. And I think we're all in agreement with that if everybody could have a personal trainer, that would be the best case scenario. When somebody is prescribing fitness or full prescription, that full prescription is for a year. They also look at the different cycles of training and try to fit what is best for the member with a prescribed personal training routine, which is typically asking for a year commitment from them. Or we back that off a cycle and we back that down until perhaps there's something else that they could at least get started with. So currently our personal trainers are offering team training as an alternative to getting started with some form of accountability in the club. So that's been working well. We've gotten people into camps, but we want more people involved and we want to make it easier for them to sign up. And that's where you come in. So we've agreed that the best possible way is to get started with a personal trainer. The next best way to get started is with team training. And that's where you come in to introduce team training to the members, to talk freely about it, to share experiences, and to basically make it easy for them to sign up. So let's be clear about a couple of things. Your number one priority is to continue to provide that incredible meet and motivate and make people feel really good about what they're going to do when they come into the club and very successful about what they did when they leave the club. What we can do in between is if somebody comes to the front desks and talks to you about TRX suspension training or team training or boot camps that they're seeing, or maybe it's the core program or women on weights, we want to equip you with just enough information so that you can share with them what it would be like to experience those programs and then ultimately get them signed up, get them prepared, and get them started faster and easier. So let's talk about TRX first. What are some of the things that people benefit from TRX? First of all, we leverage our own body weight, and it's through suspension training. When we leverage our own body weight and combine it with suspension training, what happens to our bodies is we have to activate our core all the time. So one of the main benefits is that people get a stronger core. They get overall full body strength. There's a cardio component, and you get to work within a team, which is a really motivating environment. Some people will notice when they're done TRX that not only do they feel more core strength, but their posture is even enhanced, or they may feel or see some differences in their appearance. So it's a great program because it's also flexible for different levels. It's for beginners or it's for advanced athletes. The cool story about TRX is that it was actually invented by a Navy SEAL. And it's still to this day used by those folks, but also used by many, many elite athletes, professional sports teams throughout the world. But the great thing about it is that you and I can use it too. So I want you to take a look at this next video clip. And what it is, it's going to talk to you and show you some of the key things about real people doing the TRX workouts and give you a better idea. On top of that, I'm going to invite you to talk to your coaches in your clubs, your fitness managers, and get a chance to experience it yourself. Because I think you would agree that when you experience the workout yourself, it will come across much more naturally. You'll be able to talk about your personal experience, how you felt, what the coach said to you to make you feel successful, and then perhaps you can take them through some type of demo as well. So take a look at the video and see what you think. Okay, so now we've talked TRX suspension training. Some of your clubs may not have TRX frames, so we're really trying to introduce at least some team training offering in your club for you to sell. One of the programs that we're offering or beginning to offer starting in July, August, and really launching it in September is Good Life Boot Camps. And what we've designed is a boot camp that is functional fitness in nature. So what that means is that you're doing exercises that are linked very much to living. And we've incorporated some really fun equipment in that, where you're going to see some battle ropes, hurdles, ladders, med balls, and it really does create an overall theme of a team environment. That program is also 6 weeks, 2 times a week. So it gives people the opportunity to have that level of accountability that they need to get started. So the program, we're calling it, is My Boot Camp. And we really want to emphasize that the theme for the program is that it's my body, my choice, my workout, which is empowering. The other way the program is designed is that it is personal intensity and simple complexity. So it really does adapt to multiple different fitness levels and, again, body shapes and sizes, because take a look around, folks. Our membership is not a carbon copy of one type of athlete. It's not a carbon copy of one type of person. We want to make fitness and team training accessible to everybody. So the boot camp itself is where you're working with a coach, you're working with your team, but you're also working against the clock because it is a circuit-based program. We've included some fun educational portions in it as well for health and well-being, and we've also included a fun Tabata challenge in it, which is the HIIT principle, or high-intensity interval training. So our coaches are going through education and workshops to get them prepared to launch that for us too. So the strength of our team is growing. And I want you to take a quick look at this clip, which is going to show you some of the fun exercises that are included in our boot camp, My Boot Camp. Check it out. All right, right now you're going, wow. And what that means is you've had a chance to take a look at our primary offering in TRX suspension training, and you've also had to take a look at our boot camp. So it's really given you a flavor of what you're going to be able to talk about and get people signed up for. So let's talk about how that works. And you are going to get scripts that'll help you role play. You're going to get a lot of the information that I've talked about today in written format for you folks that need to read through it and really take it in. But I also want to re-encourage you about trying it yourself. Fitness is what we do. Let's lead by example. So as far as the role play, so imagine somebody comes up to you at the front desk and they say, "I've seen something going on over in the corner on those hangy things, those straps. Can you tell me more about it?" Your answer might sound like this: "Michelle, I'm so excited that you've seen that. It is one of the best ways to get started on fitness. And are you looking to change? Tell me about your fitness goals." So let's go back to the needs, goals, and time frame that we really want to focus on as the formula for our members to find success. So needs, goals, and time frame. I'm looking to lose weight. I'm in a wedding in 6 weeks and I'm not sure what I need to do. Wow, a wedding sounds exciting, Michelle. I can tell you a little bit about suspension training, and I can also tell you about the boot camps we offer in this club, and then you can decide which works best for you. So let's talk about suspension training. It's a great way to work with other people with like-minded fitness goals. It engages your overall body. It's a total body workout, core all the time, and you're going to get results such as losing weight, better posture. And the boot camp itself is interval training. 2 o'clock, you're going to have a wide variety of exercises that are functional fitness based. You're going to use a wide variety of equipment. Which of those sounds best for you? And Michelle may say, "I really like the sound of TRX and I like what I see over there." Well, let's talk about how we get started. The cost for the program is 6 weeks, 2 times a week for $199. What you get is you get to work out in an environment with a team. You get coach accountability. So it's like that little taste of personal training until they really want to spoil themselves with full personal training prescription. Then the paperwork itself is going to come quite easily. It's a team training agreement. You're going to have that found at your front desk. And the way you need to find out about what camps are available, the camps that are available should be posted in your club. They should also be in a binder at the front desk so you know what TRX training camps are available, how many spots are left, what boot camps are available, and how many spots are in those. That information should be right at your fingertips. Once you've got somebody signed up for TRX, the care user manual will be easy to follow, and then you enter the agreements in care as a salesperson. Great point is you get 10% commission on the sale of team training. And this is not just an incentive, but it's a way that we can ensure that you know that you've got a little skin in the game and you don't have goals. We're there to service the members, so really keep that in mind. Once you've entered the agreement, you also want to make sure that not only does the member know what they have to know before they come in for their first session, they need to remember when the first session is, who they're looking for, so make sure you can tell them who the coach is. That should be listed on that binder. And tell them to bring a water bottle and a towel. Show up for their first session about 10 minutes ahead of time, and the coach will be ready to take them through the first workout. If somebody is a little bit hesitant on whether they want to commit to a team training program, the other opportunity is to fit them into a trial session. Or maybe just get their name and write it down so that a coach can follow up with them to get a taste of it. Some people need to actually experience the workout before they commit. So once you've got somebody committed, you know where to fit them in, you've filled out the paperwork, you've told them what they need to bring to their first session, the next point is making sure that you write their name down and take a spot in that coaching roster so that we know when all spots are taken and when we need to keep adding team training to the roster. So make sure the coach knows, make sure the fitness manager knows so that they can contact that athlete or that participant and ensure they're ready for their first workout. Got it? So let me revisit a couple things. Your number one priority, meet and motivate. You want to make sure that you keep that your number one priority. And the reason why we are asking or giving you the ability to sell team training is we really want to make it easy for the members to get involved and increase our team training members so that people come more often and stay longer and also reach their fitness goals. You don't have team training goals. There's no goals involved. We want you to make sure you keep the main thing, getting people started, meet and motivate. Are you ready to help us now? All this information is going to come to you in written format as well, but please feel free to reach out to your fitness managers, your coaches, and find out a little bit more about team training so that you're comfortable with having those conversations and getting people started, because that's how you're going to make a difference. Go team.